Hello and welcome, welcome. So welcome to release 42 for Shroud of the Avatar. And so there's a lot of changes.
User rock.
Hopefully some really good stuff. And we're going to find out. We're going to do a review of all the changes today. Plus, we're probably going to go out and do some things. So, anyway. Okay, so here is my character in game. And Murka there is bending a knee. Mugra. Gosh, me and my dyslexia. Yeah, so here we are in our guild hall. And so I gotta say, the first thing when I logged in, I noticed something. And that is that my frame rate sucks, which is really a big disappointment. I hope that it's just right this spot that I spawned in at that's the problem. Let's go find out. Because I was getting a good frame rate with everything turned up, and then now it looks like I'm not. And very disappointing, I gotta say. Very disappointing. I'm getting 12 to 14 frames a second. And that is just not an acceptable frame rate. Yeah, so I'm being a little bit critical here of the game. I don't know what they've changed. I've got a Titan XP, folks. And my GPU load is 20%, which means it is not my GPU that's the problem. Something else is the problem. And if you look at the buildings back here, I'll say that they look very basic. So I'm not sure what's going on, but something's not right. And yeah, I'm just not sure. So I got 20 frames a second here with my cotton I forgot to water on the final day. Oh my god. Sean Butts, thank you so much for resubbing 23 months in a row. That's 230 gold to everybody here. In your honor, thank you for that. And Delacor Battlerite, thank you for following, welcome. Just so you know, I tend to not bark out right away the subs right when I'm doing the opening of the show. I 100% ignore them because we're doing the opening of the show. So, if you have a chance to time those, just a little hint for you. So, okay, so I guess the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at my settings. And we're going to see if something's changed in here. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm not too pleased about this. Okay, so video. Oh my god! I'm on fucking simple already! I don't even know what to say. If anyone from Portalarium is watching, this makes it nearly unplayable. I've already got the lowest setting. I'm very disappointed. Now, you know, I am being a little bit critical, even though we're a business partner, but I'm just speaking truth. Yeah, Thor, I'm not even going to respond to that. Okay, so, gosh. I guess I'll move to fastest. So, let's see here. We'll see. I'm going down to fastest. I thought simple was the best, but I'm going down to fastest. I am at 26 FPS. No, 20. Okay, so Man, this is really troubling to me. Yeah, so, well, now I'm at 30. It's in the upper left. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen or not. It's pretty small. 25. 30. It's just such a shame because this game is so beautiful. Yes, Unity 5.6 now. This game is so beautiful. And, yeah. Mibbo, you can send me a Twitch message if you want. I won't look at anything while I'm doing the show, though. Okay, so let's see here. Let's turn it up. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, something's really, really wrong. Okay, so now I'm on beautiful. And yeah, my frame rate is 10 to 13 now. The problem is that what happens is with too low of a frame rate, you get motion sickness and everything. So, hey, well, we're going to turn it down to fastest, I guess. I recommend any of you that are having problems, please post bug reports in the forums. If there's multiple people talking about it and having the issue, then we'll get their attention a little bit better. So, how do you display the FPS? In local chat /debug. Yeah. So here I am down at the fastest, and things don't look nearly as nifty as they did. Really disappointing because I really want to show the game, you know, as best I can and stuff, and I've got the hardware to do it. My GPU load is 32% right now. I've got my GPU information. You know, memory is at 20%, 25%. It's not too hot, no issues. You can see right here when I had it up on the, it was using a little bit more whenever I turned it all the way up. Okay. So, yeah, let me exit out of Crossroads here and see if it's the town that's the problem. I can't imagine that much has changed in the last couple days. I mean, it's been a couple days since I logged in, but I can't imagine that much has changed. So, Ron subscribed. Okay, I don't know why Duke didn't bark that out, but Thrawn, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, USMC Tanker, for noticing that. Thrawn, are you a new subscriber? Yeah, looks like it. All right. Adding 1,000 gold to you, Thrawn. As a thank you, raids, giveaways, or dancers. And then everybody give it up for Thrawn. Because of them, another 10 gold to everybody here in their honor. So thank you, thank you.
You, sir, rock.
All right, and Trojan, 7 months in a row. All right, 70 gold to everybody here in Trojan's honor. Thank you so much for that extended support. Well, now, I guess what's the issue here is that last update I was fine. I was fine on the last update. Things were working well. And so I don't know what the issue is here. And it just is frustrating. Now, I gotta say though, at the same time, the game is still early access and is not officially releasing until this summer. We're very close to this summer, but it's not officially releasing until this summer. And so you got to give them the benefit of the doubt, but definitely I have taken a huge performance hit here. And in fact, I did turn in a ticket talking about this, that my GPU is not being properly utilized because most of the time it's 20%. So, okay. Well, I'm getting 30 frames a second out here. Spin around quickly and it's still 28. If I can hit 25 or above consistently, I'll be okay. I really want to be 30 or above, but 25 and above is okay because it won't give you motion sickness. But you start getting below that and it will. So this is one of the new features that's talked about in here. That glow there is an indication that there are what do you call, where I was just at where they were glowing, devotionals in here. So, okay. And Trojan, what resolution you got? I mean, I'm at 4K. But the issue is not my GPU. The issue is not my GPU, and that's what's frustrating. Yeah. So, anyway, okay, we're going back in. Now, let's get going over all the stuff in the game here, and start talking about everything. So, there is a lot of changes. Oh, and let's get away from this water. It's pretty loud. So, I'm at 26 FPS. There's the devotionals all lit up. That is a new change. Okay, so I'm just getting up over here so that we're not hearing all of the... so that we're not hearing everything. All right. Now... okay, so... release 42... do final polish on the Path of Truth, including incidental NPCs and side quests in areas like Xenos and Ector. They did not get to the final polish and sequences for Titan Borealis, Path of Truth, Highvale Outskirts, and a new scene. Players starting the Battle of Highvale Village, which come online. Okay, so that didn't make it in. And so when they're struck out like this, it means that it was very intended, and it just didn't quite make the cut. Wasn't quite ready to be put in. So, anyway, the Doom Mage performance is greatly decreased. Sorry to say, there is a performance problem. So I hope that they're paying attention to this, and maybe we'll get a patch later today or tomorrow. And so that's what my hope is, because the performance right now is frustrating. So. Okay, Path of the Oracle. For those who brave avatars who have completed the Path of Truth, Love, and Courage, they know that at the end they are instructed to meet the Oracle personally in her chambers in Brittany. The Oracle is waiting. Spoiler. Okay, we're going to go along from that. We're not going to read the spoilers. If you want to go back and read the spoilers, you can, but I am not going to read them. I don't want to know the spoilers. And I'm happy that they listed spoiler there. So, and There we go. I'm putting links in chat for where you can get this same thing here. Wait, Oracle Colossus. As an encounter, let's see here. And this, let's see. As encountered first by Arian and Sienna in Blade of the Avatar, the Colossus of the Oracle is a key landmark of the Black Blade Mountains, set amongst the shattered ruins of Alabasta. Let's see. The entire area is pretty dangerous, both from the fire elementals attracted to the shifting lava and the undead attracted to the treasures found within. Yet Alabasta holds its secrets well, and those who cannot solve its secrets will find that they have to continue to be locked away in these years. Locked away all these years. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. The Oracle Colossus will play a key role in the path of the Oracle Final Quest sequence in future releases. Okay. Perilous traps and puzzles and mysteries available for exploration by the curious visitors within release 42. Warning, lava burns. Okay, so for myself, I'm going to wait till they say that's completed. Right now they have a lot of stuff in. So, yeah, right now they have a lot of it in, but me, I think that I'll wait until it is finished. So, Battle of Solace Bridge, Battle of Highvale, and Blood River Massacre tutorial polish. Okay, I don't think we need to read all the details on that. Most of us here have already been through that. But the more polish they put on the new player experience, the more new players will stay engaged with the game, and the higher the population in the game. So, I 100% support that. Path of Courage. From Resolute, Bridget will now properly send Outlanders to Harvest by directing them through Sanctus Spine control point. Sanctus Spine will now include an ally of Bridget's that will aid the Avatar by transporting them across a dangerous field of battle with a single-use teleportation scroll. Don't waste it, as normal travel could prove quite perilous to the unprepared. All right. Yeah, I suppose I could update my drivers. I'm not sure, though. I don't show any updates available. I'll check. I'm not going to update live on the show. Not going to happen. But I'm just checking to see if there's any updated drivers. So. Okay. So, Path of Courage. And I can tell you that... yeah, there is a new driver that was released 4 days ago. So, yeah, 4 days ago. Okay, well, maybe later. I'm not so sure that that's gonna fix my issue. So, but I will try it. We will be doing Shroud of the Avatar tomorrow, and so I will update my video drivers before then, and we'll see. Okay, so now one thing I wanted to mention is that it looks like the Path of Love, Truth, and Courage are all three completed, and and so anyway, with those being completed, I am going to start doing those, and so. The latest issues have drivers have issues right now. Awesome. This is one thing. I do not update my video drivers unless I need to, unless I'm trying to fix something, because of those kind of reasons. So, okay, Solace Bridge Outskirts. After review from player feedback from the introduction of our first Outskirts scene in Release 41, a number of improvements have been made to Solace Bridge Outskirts. Okay, so, and that's more new player stuff. Advanced skill training. In previous releases, only normal adventuring trainers could unlock deck building, free attack, and utility hotbars for players. I actually didn't know that you had to go to somebody to do these things, but There we go. Starting in Release 42, players will now be able to unlock a full range of advanced techniques from Master Adventure trainers as well. Crafting trainers will also grant access to utility hotbars. When advanced techniques are unlocked for the first time, trainers will distribute helpful guides so that go further into depth of their functionality. Okay. So, causing a lot of blue screens with a lot of 3D games. Awesome. Yeah. I don't remember which version it was that it said was available. I guess I'll look again. Let's see what it says. Nope. It is 382.33 is the latest one. So, I guess I'm waiting. Hey. Aerie, for too long the stables and corrals of Aerie have been empty. New Britannia equestrian aficionados may now rejoice as this area has been brought back to life with the addition of multiple horses. Okay. No, this is all the little stuff that makes this game really great, because there is a lot of little detail like that. So, Adoris sewers. New chambers have been added to the notorious sewers below Adoris's cobbled streets. These chambers provide additional maneuverability throughout the scene, but be warned, they aren't without their tricks and traps. Okay, so I think that that maybe we should be checking out the Adoris servers, sewers. I don't know why I want to say servers. Sewers, one of these days. So, Artifice. The NPCs within the scene are now much more amenable to speaking with Outlanders. Okay. So, yeah, they weren't very friendly before. How much is this game? $40. Exclamation point SOTA for a link to our store. And you can use a discount code there and you can save yourself a few bucks and get the game. So, the game is, you know, I'm happy with this game. Except for today, the FPS issue, I'm not sure what's going on with that. And, let's see here, I've got warnings coming up. I don't know how to look at them, but they're there. What is this button? Ah. Console. Oh. The warnings are from the FPS getting too low. Interesting. I've never looked at that stuff before. So, all right. And so, let's continue on. Blood Bay, watch your step, brave adventurers. The rope bridges in Blood Bay have become more precarious. Release 42 has seen a number of rope bridges on the backside of the island replaced with new trap bridges that will break on use. So, we are... I hope you guys are getting your PvP stuff together. I know we talked about doing PvP on Wednesday. Obviously, it didn't happen because Wednesday yesterday I ended up having a business meeting. And so, should get your PvP stuff ready. I'm going to be springing it on you when we're going to do it. So it's not going to be pre-announced or anything, so that we don't get stream sniped so bad. Just saying. Blood Bay is one of those places. Central Brittany. The scene marks a couple of significant additions. The first is the unveiling of a village-size orrery in sight of Oracle's temple. Players may use this device to observe the passage of the astral bodies and track constellations with ease. Additionally, word is spread of a spooky bard's arrival in Abella's court. This figure may have much to share, including the ability to answer once and for all, what's a paladin? Let's see here. I'm copying that to my list of things to go do. Okay. So, let's go. We'll pause on looking those over, and let's go to Central Brittany and take a look. My update off of Steam was 6.4 gigabytes for the game today, which seemed really big. Yeah, 6.4 gigabyte is what Steam said the patch size was. I would assume it's accurate. I don't know. I've never really paid much attention to that before, but I just noticed it today. So... I'll be coming on comms after we get through the... after we get through all of the updates. How long did it take for me to download? About 20 minutes. One house and a devotional. Kind of funny. No houses and a devotional. There's a siege, a couple of them. Oh, so islands can have sieges. Okay, so here's an island place, and here's a siege. I wonder, is it a water siege? Wouldn't that be cool? I really would like to be able to adjust the volume on water. I'm just saying. It'd be nice. Hey, going into Central Brittany. So, also, you can go into Steam, and on the downloads, because it will schedule a download time for you and won't start. So, what you do is, you click that you want to play while the download is pending, and then it says, oh, well, you've got to download this before you can play, and then it will start downloading right away. So... You use an optimization for low RAM users? No. Oh, and sorry, I don't have sound on. If chat can help with the question. All right. A little bit of a pet peeve of mine, but let me see if I can tell you this without you being able to hear what I'm saying. It's something like this, and it's over there, but up there is where the problem is, but it's falling down here. And so that's where you got to go to fix it. I'm just saying. They have real issues with memory and it needs to free up? Well, let's see how much memory I'm using for this game. Okay, so I know it's not very big, but that's because I'm on 4K. Which, by the way, did you guys see that Beam was renamed to Mixer, and Mixer is supporting full 4K? Yeah, Hiltz, sorry, I can't answer Eve Faction Warfare questions right now because we're in a different game. Join us on Saturday, and we can go over that stuff. Okay, so I have got pretty good memory usage here. Why is my C drive at such high usage? 100% on the disk. Let's find out what's using all this disk. Is Shroud doing some weird swapping or something? Is that my performance problem? Hey, let's see here. Processes, disk. It's my anti-malware service. Awesome. Yeah, okay. So, yes. Proof, I'm not using any cheat programs. Have you guys seen those videos where people are like, oh yeah, let me look at Task Manager and we'll see what kind of performance we're getting, and boop, right there they have their cheat program running. Apparently it's running a scan on my C drive right now. Perfect timing, right? Yeah. Okay, so, and I don't, this is on drive R is where the game is located. Okay, so processes, and let's go Shroud of the Avatar here. You know, Shroud is using 4.5 gigs of memory. So I guess if you only have 8 gigs of memory, you should not be running anything else on your machine. These days, I think people 12 and 16 memory is common on newer machines. If you're running 4 gigs of memory or 6 gigs of memory, then just go out and buy yourself some more memory. $50 or less and you can double your memory. So, yeah, I do have this game running on an SSD. So, and I have 24 gigs of memory in this machine, and and Shroud's not really using any disk. So it is my antivirus checker that's just saving me from all the Vilrai out there. So the problem is, well, that's called a memory leak. Okay, so Isverada says, the problem is once you've been playing for more than an hour or two and several scenes loaded, that's a memory leak. So that is a problem that should be fixed. Yeah. So, yep. All right. So, yeah, Resalon, we removed Shattered Skies from our site, from our store. So, the game's still up and running, but, yeah, we're not supporting it currently. Okay, so, now, there's the giant, what do they call it? So we're out here looking for the giant thingamajigger, because that's what it's called. Especially for you not listening to the audio, it's a thingamajigger. It helps the overworld. I think it's just fine. It's just a different way of looking at it. So, okay, now my frame rate here, oh my god! Fudge. Even on the slowest frame rate, I'm at 12. Even on the slowest settings. Okay, so I'm just thinking here. This is me thinking about what I'm going to do about the frame rate problem. Because 12 FPS is unplayable. Now, I can go down to 1080p. And we can do the show in 1080p. But the problem becomes that I have to, on my broadcast software, I actually have to reset things to redo resolution, which means taking the whole stream down. So, yeah. It might be the answer. I'm very frustrated by this. Can I stop the AV scan? Oh, I'm sure I can. It's not the AV scan that's the problem. This shouldn't be using C drive at all. I'll stop the AV scan. See, we'll just punish it here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it was taking disk, wasn't it? Anti-malware. Yeah, let's go find it again. What was it? Is it still? No, C drive's fine now. So it's not an issue anymore. It finished whatever it was scanning. Okay. I'm greatly frustrated by this. This is not a performance issue on my machine here. This is just not, folks. This is something to do with the game. I mean, look at this. You would think if I'm having performance problems that my GPU would get more use. It's 16%. 15%. What's wrong? My frame rate went to absolute garbage. Okay, I will change it to full screen. But here's what happens. Is that the game's going to keep crashing on me. Or it's going to minimize. So, wait. Since when did I ask for a flight stewardess to come and help me, Elena? I don't know, man. I'm not getting this. I don't get where did you even come up with that outfit? You look like a 50s flight stewardess. Okay, so here we go. We are going to change to windowed mode, and so. Okay, let's see here. Video. We're going to change to full screen. And, wow, that changed quite quickly, actually. Cigars and cigarettes. Okay, that didn't help my frame rate.
Rock.
I'm actually full screen now. And, yep, see, I clicked off the screen and it went away. That's been the issue why I haven't done it. So... Okay, my frame rate is 13. Yeah. Restart the game. Okay. I'll do that. I will restart the game. So let's continue on here. And we'll load it up here in a minute again. And so... Okay, so... in Central Brittany, one of the things I'm trying to find this this village-size orrery in sight of the Oracle's Temple. So we're going to go to the Oracle's Temple. Hey, let's see. Harvest and Estgard. Release 42 has brought the NPCs of these scenes to life. Adventurers to Harvest and Estgard will now see all the NPCs that have been given unique names, conversations, schedules, and patrols. This is part of an ongoing effort to polish and improve existing scenes that will continue in the future releases. Okay, I'm gonna reload. We're gonna find out if it's 4K as well is the issue. What I'll do is I'll keep the stream going at 4K, and if after this we're still having issues. Oh, an error occurred in Shroud of the Avatar. What? Come on. I just tried to launch it and it told me an error had occurred. Okay, so I'll try changing it to 1080p even though I'm broadcasting in 4K, but it might look a little chunky. We'll see. So, okay, so we'll let that load up. Oh. It has taken full control of my stuff here. There we go. Okay. So, Jenniford. Let's see. Joseph Sepp is further taken to the bottle. Okay. Kiln, beware thieves. Southwest Blackblade Mountains, a scene has been updated to include an interactive geyser, jump, and fumarole basins. Yes, I bet you we'll be able to get some sulfuric ash there. Okay, let me log into the game here. I'm hiding my game screen. In fact, we can, we can look at the lake here. Live view. No gator today. He was here a few days ago. I did catch him on video. I'll have that video out in a few days. So, the video's not quite ready yet, though. I also have ospreys diving and picking up fish. And I found a baby alligator and got turtles. Whippidus, this is a new problem. So, this isn't like they've been updating it. They've been building it for 3 years. Yes, that is, by the way, the average time it takes for a game to be built. And, in a traditional sense, you don't see the game until it's just about fully finished. Let's see, Desmatronics. Thank you so much. 3 months in a row, 30 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you so much for resubbing, buddy. Okay, so that is loading up. We'll see what happens. And it minimizes. I'll have to change it back into windowed mode. That didn't seem to change. So, okay, so Tenbris Harbor, careless adventurers beware. Word has spread the group of dangerous plunderers have been set up camp deep within Tenbris Harbor. With added difficulty, these foes will provide additional challenge to those who are brave enough to confront them. So, that sounds kind of interesting. Might have to go check that out. Factions. Friendship is fickle. All is not well amongst the swamp critters and forest beasts. Factions have been added across scenes so that wolves and crocodiles will now appropriately attack one another on sight. You can just go skinning wherever they got the war going on there, you know? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Is it up and loaded yet? Almost. Here we go. All right, we'll start up my debug. And, okay, 17 FPS. 16. 15. All right. There is the new wheel. This is a village size one. There's also a castle and keep size one. Hey, we're gonna change the graphics here. Oh my God, Mr. Watcher! Okay, no longer use full screen. Yes. Okay, we're gonna change the resolution. Oh! Yeah. How does that work out? Okay. Wait, did that actually change my resolution? Because I still have 15 frames a second. Let's try that again. Wow. At 1920 by 1080, I still have 15 frames a second. It's just a little bit crazy. There's something wrong. What's the conclusion? The conclusion is something is very wrong with the graphics. I don't know what, but something is very wrong. Alright, so there is that Then we have one of these behind the guild house. So he wasn't happy about me standing here. Okay. So the solution is to play Eve instead. Well, if I can't fix this for tomorrow, we're not gonna play Shroud tomorrow on the show. I'm just saying. Because we can't go out adventuring with this. There's something just so wrong. Wait, is there a forum thread on this? Will somebody find if they've got a forum thread on this and link to it so that those of us who are having problems can chime in and say that we're having problems too, so they get the point that it's a big issue? Somebody make a forum thread. And then here, point them to this URL where they can see the issue in video, and then they can hear me drop an F-bomb. Yes. So, all right. Let me go visit the Oracle since I'm here. And then we also have something to do down at the bank, because you've got mail. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna test, and let's see here. No, not path. I want test. Okay. I have observed your actions while walking along the path of courage. Do you feel your actions demonstrate? No, I do not. Now, I really just typed that there. Why didn't it type? There we go. All right. Got my XP for the day. And gold. Yeah, and then link us that forum thread so that those of us who are having problems can all pile in on there. In fact, and I'll pile in on there too. So, hello, Manuel. So, on the lowest settings, I'm getting between 10 and 13 FPS. And changing from 4K to 1080p did not seem to fix it. So, there's something really wrong. Your 970 is getting 120 frames? Well, don't touch any settings. Keep it that way. Yeah, I should be experiencing the same thing, you know, 70 to 120 frames per second with the video card that I have. So, all right. Okay, so now we haven't read into this part yet, but you now have mail. And so apparently visit the mailbox in your location. These can be crafted, by the way, these mailboxes. Oh yeah, I've been to a couple towns now. So I have some stuff here saying that vendor stuff sold in Crossroads. And, oh, can I take it? The mail is now empty. Okay. Always discard on those. Okay. So... Huh. Can I just take all? So this is the first first iteration of our this is the first iteration of the stuff of mail, and so what they say is that eventually it'll be players as well. Hey, let me see here. Let me look at this thread. Ooh, look at the thing on that. So, yeah. Okay, I gotta log in on that. I gotta use a different browser for that. I'm not gonna log in front of y'all. So anybody else who's having problems, hit up that link. And then you can put in your reply in there as well that you're having problems so that they see it. Just type in a quick reply in there. Okay, so I am now, you guys can pop into there, and I'm gonna send this to someone who can look at it. Right. So, okay, there we go. I have put in a ticket on that. So, hey, thank you to Juver for setting up that thread. I appreciate it. And the powers that be. The new powers that be are, or the powers that be there have been notified. So. Okay. I hate complaining about a game I love so much, but it really does need to be fixed. Alright, let's continue on with the release stuff here. And let's see. Okay, Northern Grunwald Barrens. Now, I think we were doing Southern before. A mysterious mountaintop ritual site has gone dormant, taking with it twisted dark magics that could be previously seen in its place. Adventurers may now find a circle of candles of untold origin and purpose. Novia, a number of visual improvements have been made in the overworld, including updates to light, VFX, and geometry of Blood Bay Island visible from the Novian coast. I don't know what that means. I did see the reply about the update on the 21st, and I'm not going to update my drivers. That update is from 4 days ago, and I can try updating my drivers, but I was warned by other viewers that there's a lot of people who are getting blue screens after that update. Makes me really hesitant to update. So, okay, so sieges. We've applied tech to address lingering scene instances issues for sieges, and so spawning of enemies but failing to trigger spawn Kabbalists. Once cannibal camps and engineers have been defeated, and entering a siege instance where completely empty and flagged as complete without closing the scene. Okay. So, we've encountered several of those. Enemy spawners. A remainder of scenes that were missing dynamic enemy spawners have now been updated. Ruined Keep, Kingsport Sewers, and Ruins of Ravensmoor. Redthorn flower spawners. All previously static and lifeless red thorn flowers, I've never seen one before, have been removed and replaced with vicious, avatar-hungry spawned versions that attack on sight. And so, now I believe, so those are in the Runes and Shard Falls PvP areas. So you got a 1060, put in the newest driver, no problems at all. Okay. Check my swap file size. Man, that is so old school. Okay, and what am I looking for in my swap file size? I've never done anything with my swap file size on my machine, and I haven't had to for years. But, okay. Maybe back Windows 7 was the last time I did anything with swap file size. So, Veritas, several scene updates have been made to Veritas, including the removal of out-of-place castle walls that surrounded the nearby Druid home. Sadly, it did not fit with the village's local aesthetic. It removed was considered for the greater good. Oh, interesting. So, in that town, someone had put castle walls up there, or that was an aesthetic that was in there that they removed. I'm not sure. You also have no problems. JJ, what are your NVIDIA driver numbers? I mean, I can do an update while on the show here. I think it's pretty dangerous to try and do, though. NPC buildings. The common buildings we use in many cities. Combat shops, alchemist shops have been updated. Decorations, special decorations out front to help identify the shop at a glance. And an anti-theft system has been applied to its stealable world items. Some of these buildings have versions that are available as NPC buildings, which have been identically updated. Wait, let's go see if we can steal. Wait.
You, sir, rock.
Rowan Odson. Thank you so much for resubbing 3 months in a row. 30 gold to everybody here in your honor. So thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're at, I didn't see any extra decorations out here that identify it, but let's steal something and see what happens. Well, hello, Mr. Blacksmith. Oh, he heard something. Okay. Thief. Thief. Okay. Are the guards gonna come and whack me? Am I gonna get guard whacked? I'll get what's coming to me. Okay. Do you mind if I take this? Oh, and this nice buckler shield that's up here. Oh, how about those? No. This one. Let's see here. Oh, here's a nice dagger and a rusty sword. Hear that demon outside. Sounds like a race car idling. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so I don't know what the new anti-theft system is. Nothing seemed to happen to me. Getting really crappy FPS in here as well. Can I steal these pictures? No. Hey. Yeah, nothing seems to happen. Okay, so is this okay, so this is an alchemy shop and they've got some stuff out here. I feel like this stuff was out here previously though. Cooking. Yeah, I don't know if this stuff was out here before or not. But I'm a little bit hungry. Cabbage just sounds really good right now. Yeah, and it'd go well with some chicken. All right, at least I got some chicken. Carrots for that chicken stew. Apple, probably gonna make pie with that or something. Hello there, groceries merchant. Do you have any apples? What? No, do you have any apples? You seem to be running low. Put what back? You know, I also need some potatoes. I'm not a thief. Where do you get that idea? I'm just loading up my grocery cart. I'll get what's coming to me. Wait, do you have anything else here behind the counter? No? Okay. Oh, is she running away from me now? Will she talk to me now? Thief! Thief! Buy. Oh, wait. She still let me buy stuff from her. Can I sell her this stuff back? Yeah, she will buy stuff, it looks like. Let's see here. Let's do a citrine fragment. Yeah, she still bought stuff from me. Maybe she gave me a different price. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, JJ. Yeah, yeah, that's about what my driver is, too. Oh, yeah, well, the Oracle, I mean, when I put one of the cloaks on, I glow red. So, yeah. So. Okay. What? What's this bell? Is it dinner time? Seriously. I have no idea what that... What is that noise? Is that you, Infernal? We're leaving here. We need some fish to go with this meal. I have no idea what that ding is. I saw that. Put that down. Wait. Is she the same merchant that I was talking to earlier? What is this? Is this a bell, a countdown to my death or something for stealing? I have no idea what that sound is. Well, that's interesting. It now goes red like that. Yeah, so, the mailboxes can be player made as well. I have no idea. Hey, I caught a trout. All right, let's go through more of this stuff. NPC buildings, okay. Scene fixes. A ton of scenes have been fixed. High Vale Outskirts delayed. Okay, we don't need to cover that. Sequoia Colossus delayed. Libris Runes delayed. Player Town and Housing. Player Housing updates dynamic player-owned towns that have locked submission forms will appear in game. Heavy armor decorations. Over 70 equipable items can now be placed as decorations, including chain, plate, bone, clockwork, and Founders heavy armor sets. Excellent. Equipable decorations. Fixed a number of equipable decos that were missed in Release 41. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can now do. So, mail. We're incredibly excited to unveil the first iteration of mail delivery. As of Release 42, players will now be able to receive mail notifications based on vendor transactions. Mailboxes can be found in all existing banks, including player-owned town banks and NPC buildings, as interactive mailboxes adjacent to the banker windows. Let's see, Release 42 also introduced recipes for craftable wall deco mailboxes. So you can access these at your home. They're going to expand the features in utility mail, including the addition of player-created mail planned for future releases. So, all right. More weapons can be placed as art and decos. Now a lot of it can be placed on walls as well. So, player-owned town signpost teleporter networks. All player-owned towns and player-run towns now have local destinations signposts at major entrances, and as a significant and other significant locations that allow for fast travel to other signposts within the same scene. These signposts cannot be used while in combat. I'll check that out when we get back. It's the bell tower. So, okay. And it was pretty loud, though. It didn't seem directional. Okay, offline mode for player-owned town lot deeds. Ornate moon dials. We just went and saw that big one there. So there's a desktop size, there's a normal size, which I think we have behind our place, the guild house, the village size, which is the one we just saw, and then there's a keep size. Crafting symbol chests. So there's now crafting symbols that you can put on chests so you can start to identify them, which will be good. Ceiling mounted light decorations are coming into the game. Standing wall light decorations. Here are sigil decorations. Looks like they're available in the add-on store. Alright. Magic movers and agriculture. Storing houses with agriculture planters will now stop reset growth of plants as long as they remain in storage. Ooh, I wonder if people were still having their crops grow even though they switched out their house. Royal Orb. This functionality of the Royal Orb can now be used by players on anyone else's taxed vendors to reduce fees without the needing to have to modify permissions of the vendor itself. We have a couple of these on the store, so that makes them a lot more useful. So, devotionals. Okay, so we saw in town that devotionals were lit up, and they're now in the overland. Mounted bass trophies and mounted troll heads, dragons, phoenix have been appropriately increased in size. Yeah, so I wonder how big the dragon one is then, if it was increased in size, because it was already huge. Housing fixes. Various issues with homes, including places where decorations could not be placed, stairs that could not be climbed without jumping, etc. Basement fixes. There's the lot deed winners. And let's see. These are all places that have been updated. Combat and game balance, continued polish pass, and the visual effects related to combat, which I think that that we're just going to go out and do that. So hilts, I can't tell you which game I like better, Shroud or Eve, because Shroud is not done. Eve is in a done state. So even though it's continually updated, it's launched. Okay, so locked decks and update and balance. Locked decks needed some attention for some time now. Okay. They're implementing changes that we've suggested. I did notice the red stuff. It now shows you which one is in timeout or which one's being executed. Reduced max health. The max health of both players and creatures was slightly reduced. Lower experienced players will see little change, but players toward the high end of the power spectrum could see their hit points reduced by as much as 100. I think at almost 500. So, and now I'm at 456. So, okay, well, it's across the board. I mean, it's a nerf, but it's across the board. Why sweat it? And let's see here. Enemy investigation AI. All AI behaviors for many enemies have been updated, so they will now no longer stand by idly as their faction allies get picked off. Oh, okay. Now, enemy skill variety. We are beginning to make passes to add greater variety of and utility of enemy encounters. Part of this is accomplished by adding enemy tailored versions of player skills to our existing enemies. Release 42 has implemented the following changes. Mages. Most mages have been training in their free time and now display a wider range of abilities than simply casting fireballs, including roots, debuff, buff, and blink-type repositioning spells. Interesting. Clockwork Cats also use blink and reposition mid-combat. Demons have been updated with a sub-effect glyph applied to their dash thrust attack and now allows them to fly forward and knock down, damage all players in their path. That's going to be fun. Decay accumulation. Maximum accumulation of decay sets at 24 hours, the same as release 41. This means players don't have to worry about taking a week off. I've never understood this anyway, and I don't worry about it too much because when I go out and I die, I try not to die, but I do end up dying multiple times, and whatever the hit on my stuff is going to be, I want to be out there doing that, and so I don't worry about how much it's going to be. I can tell you though, do not sit on the overworld and have a roadside spawn come up, because then you get sucked in, and while you're away at dinner, this happened to me last week, while you're away at dinner with the wife, you get res killed, I don't know, 15 times or so. I lost 100,000 pooled experience, and all of my gear and everything was at 50% or less. Some of it broken. So, yeah, they just res killed me over and over and over again. I won't do that again. Death. To soften the blows, death spread cost a bit. Each death will only apply half the current decay amounts. So if you haven't played in a day or week, you would have had 24 hours built up. First death will apply 12 hours of decay, leaving 12 hours of decay remaining. Second will apply 6 hours and leave 6 hours remaining. Third will leave 3 hours, etc. I didn't know that they were going to attack me while I went to dinner. Yes. Unlearning skills with less than level 80 will give back 100% experience when unlearning for level 42, for release 42 only. So if you have some respecking that you're wanting to do, then now is the time to do it. And so this stuff is already as low as it can go. Let's see here. I don't know anything that I'd want to take out. But if I had done a bunch of taming and I was really worried about it, I mean, I got this right here, but I can't even set that down. So, I don't think. I can. It'll go down to what, level 20? Something like that. So, but I don't want to change it. We'll just leave it there. So, so from the looks of it, you can get the anything 80 or below, you can get 100% back for release 42 only. So this is due to a plan change in release 43 that will make skills in the 101 plus range decay at twice the rate as skills in the 80 to 100 decay at the 1x rate. It's also an opportunity for players who want to rethink their strategies for leveling skills or switch schools. Me, I just keep working on whatever it is I want to do. Let's see here. Reduce skill use to level skills. Players with large amounts of experience in their pools should see skills advance as much as twice as fast. So they reduced the use on that. Okay. As much as twice as fast, because it was a higher, I think. I always thought that was kind of strange. But, so I think that's been greatly nerfed, how I'm reading that. Crossroads is great. Let's see, friendly spell targeting. It's updated 360 degrees now. So that was kind of a problem, that if the person wasn't in front of you, it was hard to hit them with stuff. So Air's Embrace, Celestial Blessing, Enlightenment, Inner Strength, Light, Purify, Resurrection. Okay, so got Elena here, who got targeted now, and I shall look away. Now, we're not in a party, so this probably won't work. No, it cast on myself. So, okay. If we were in a party, then I'd be able to cast that on her with her being behind me. Oh, I guess I'm in a party now. And what is this with the no shirt? Okay, so... Oh, I turned around to put that on her. Oh, what? Did I give my light to you? You have now 2 lights? Oh no, I still have one. Mine was just floating away from me. Okay. I like fishing. Oh, it says greater than 80, not less. Yes, you are right. I read that wrong. Simple wooden mailbox. All right. Excellent. Guess we'll have a mailbox at the guild house. Oh, and 3,000 gold. We must have added some more members of the guild. But our guild is getting pretty big. Okay, we already talked about the red thorn flowers. Blades, edit effect updated. Can now act as a counterattack. Fist spells, Flame Fist, Stone Fist, Ice Fist, all have had their cooldown periods normalized to 8 seconds and their cast time to 0.7 seconds, up from 0.5. Offhand attack to maintain balance with the new heat system. Offhand attack maintains its 0 focus cost and 0 use time, but only as long as there is no heat on the skill. I have no idea what the heat is. We're just shy of 200 members? Cool. Have I pulled up any sea monsters? No, but I hope to at some point. Fire Reach. Innate skill has been changed to Fire Speed. So they changed the radius to speed is what they've done here. And so now instead of increasing range and radius of fire skills, it will increase the range and speed of dot ticks, damage over time ticks. For example, with 100 skill in fire speed, players will have tick lengths of 1.5 seconds instead of 2. Fire makes this most of its damage off of the dot ticks and the limiting factor on how far this will stack. For the average fire mage, this will work out to something like 20% overall damage boost if they're willing to do some more casting. Okay, let's look at the fire stuff here. So, yes, so this has been changed to fire speed now instead of radius. Okay, so fireball base radius has been increased to compensate for the removal of fire reach. So that doesn't apply with fire reach anymore. Use my fire circle spell. Yeah, I can do that. We'll see what happens here. I'm waiting for it to come up. I'm waiting for my fire stuff to come up. Oh wait, I'm not on fire. Okay, let's change it. That's why. It's It's not coming up. Why can't I click this? I can't seem to do the fire on the ground. Not sure why that is. Okay. Stone arrow has been turned down slightly. Boss loot. So they changed it from win or hardly any loot to having some medium range stuff in there as well. So, Kabbalist updates. We're continuing to work on Kabbalist bosses of siege scenes feel more noteworthy and unique. Was first introduced. Their animations, placeholders, existing animations used for other bipedal enemies. Release 42 introduces some other noteworthy Kabbalist updates. Combat animations. We've created and applied new attack, idle, and death animations for the Kabbalists. Dialogue. The Kabbalists have been set up with new custom bark text dialogues that corresponds with their associated anti-virtue. Skills, balance, and bug fixes, knockback. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff there. Character, the Titans, Sequana will get their own unique visuals. Okay, so this is that the name of that statue there? I'm not sure. Titan of Love, pivotal character on the path of love. Okay. Let's see, the Oracle. Alright, so with the introduction of the Path of the Oracle discussed above, players will gain access to the Oracle's temple in central Brittany, and with the first glimpse of the Oracle in person. So I believe that that's probably the big Oracle building up there. Who has not been seen for many ages, setting outlanders upon the path of virtue and ever observant from her seat through many confirmatories and robotic watchers what lies in store when it comes time for us to address her personally. Sounds like a quest. Guard armor. Player equipable versions. Kabbalist weapon visuals been updated. First person view. Apparently some stuff was not showing up in first person view. Avatar mesh fade. Cameras have been updated to fade the avatar's body from view instead of a crash into a scene from the inside. Okay. Yeah. So I'd see the backside of my eyeballs sometimes. So character delete is a full reset of in-game player settings. By the way, you can delete your character and all of your stuff will still stay, all the stuff in your bank and everything. But you do lose all your skills and everything. Horse animations added. Avatar facing. Avatars will now automatically face objects when interacting, just like what happened when I was casting the spells there. Spring Telethon, weapons. Okay, so we got the Thorn Wand, Thorn Staff, Thorn Mace, and two-handed Thorn Sword. Those are all pretty cool, by the way. Wearable backpacks can now be stood up. New weapons, Spiked Club and Long Club. New visuals on Healing Touch and Ring of Fire. Wait. So my Ring of Fire has new visuals. I think that there's some real new visual problems going on here. Who is this person? I have no idea. Wait, let's see if I can cast that out here. Oh yeah. Okay. Kind of interesting. Yeah. Set you on fire there, Elena. Well, the other ones disappear. Now, you can't stack them. Hey. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that talking head there. I suppose he's got some sort of clothing on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hard to say. It seems like a lot of new bugs have been introduced. I mean, that happens every time there's updates, so you can't get around that. So, hey, crafting, there's these new patterns, and so there's all these new patterns here. New in-game weapon patterns. New recipes, mailbox, iron chandelier, frosted glass chandelier, rough wooden lamppost, iron wall lamp, pole torch, and simple wooden stick torch. Crossbows can now be enchanted and gem-socketed. Wizard hats can now be masterworked. Obsidian longsword. This world item recipe from the obsidian longsword will now appropriately deliver the obsidian longsword recipe. Not just the longsword recipe. Oh, apparently it was giving something wrong. Dev posted in the thread. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so they're saying please post there if you have an overall performance issue with this release. And if you found a working solution, very nice. I will post this in chat. So I have not found a solution yet, but you know what? We're going to work on a solution right this minute. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to quit the game, and I am going to update my graphics drivers while we're doing the show here. It shouldn't stop us from going over the release review stuff, except the screen will flash a few times. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see if this patch, because my drivers are literally not very old, and I do not update drivers unless I absolutely have to. So drivers, download. Yeah, okay, so we're downloading the drivers now. Please wait while we're still exiting. Okay. I don't know who Lexi is on the team, but I know half the crew by their real names, so. I turned everything off. Everything. I turned the shaders all off. I turned I turned cull on.
You, sir, rock.
And Theorex just subbed 19 months in a row. Thank you, buddy. 190 gold to everybody here in Theorex's honor. So thank you very much for that support. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm downloading this. We're going to continue going through this. while I'm updating my graphics drivers. Let's hope that I don't puke my whole system here. Ooh, you know what? I got to close a couple of things. So, okay, I am closing a few things here so that, let's see, do I have any other information here that cannot be shown on the show? Yes. Because it may reset my monitors. Sometimes when I update the drivers, it like puts shit where it shouldn't be, or where I didn't have it. So I'm looking at all my applications now to make sure that I don't have any sensitive information up, and in case it just throws it up onto the screen. So I've closed a couple of things on here. Okay, it looks like I'm ready to do a custom installation. Apparently it needs to think about that. Okay. So let's continue going here. And RAID system delayed. Work on the rent and mail systems as well as various user interface polish tasks made us decide to put this on hold. Yeah, okay, so it looks like I'm assuming that means that the rent system is going to be delivered before the RAID system. So that'll be good. So I don't know why it takes so long just to choose custom. Please tell me. Okay, looking for groups is delayed. So performance, upgrading to Unity 5.6. We finally upgraded to the latest version of Unity. This should result in better overall performance and numerous fixes to long-standing issues. While this does add Vulkan support, due to stability issues with Vulkan, we did not make it a default renderer. Unity 5.6 brings more performance optimizations for us to take advantage of in future releases. So, the Unity 5.6 coming in, okay. DirectX 9 support discontinued. I wasn't using DirectX 9 anyway. Vulkan stuff. So I don't even know how to take advantage of Vulkan stuff. I don't even know what Vulkan is, in all honesty. So if it matters, someone can pipe up as to why it matters. So, okay. Let's see here. This really shouldn't take this long to select that I want to do a custom install. Really? GeForce Game Ready Driver, preparing to install. What all preparation does it need? Do you guys experience this? Does it take forever to update? Hey, DirectX 9 support discontinued. Interface polish, NPC conversations. One of the most significant UI changes in this release are the ongoing optimizations and NPC conversation states. Players can look forward to the following changes. Conversation window rebalance. Okay. Utility window, keyword emphasis, pull down, keyword list. Okay, I haven't noticed that yet, but I guess that could be helpful. Party nameplates. We polished the party nameplates such that they no longer overlap when party members have more than 6 buffs. Good. Yeah. I don't know what's taking it so long. You know what? This has been a problem for me for years. And I'm not talking about just this computer. It is, I have this kind of experience in updating my GeForce experience quite often. So firewall, well, if it's making a request out, it can get an answer in. My firewall does not prevent that. So I think it's borked. I think it's not working right. I think there's something wrong. Yeah. I don't know. We'll keep going here a little bit. So, hint timing. We've added tech to support better timing of displayed hints to reflect the current game state. Okay, this is going to be implemented in the Virtue Quest introduction scenes. Polish will be ongoing in future releases. By the way, this makes me think that if this doesn't fix the problem and there's not a fix in the morning for the show tomorrow, then we're going to switch to another game, probably Eve. Because as it stands right now, I can't imagine going out questing and having such low frame rates. I already sometimes, when we got all this shit going on, I already sometimes have lower frame rates. And so I don't want to exacerbate that even more. So, okay. I just got word that SotA posted our stream on Facebook. All right. Woohoo! Welcome, everybody. If you are having problems with the graphics, as I am, notice that the game is not on at the moment. If you're having problems with the graphics, as I am, where you've had greatly degraded performance, FPS performance, since this update, then let me give you the URL here. There's a forum thread where we are talking about it, and so you can check it out there and post in there if you're having problems. Also, if you find solutions, then oh, we were waiting for that. It was waiting for this. It was popped up on another bar on another window. God. Then if you found a solution, post it there. We'd love to see it. I am updating my NVIDIA drivers. Supposedly, I don't know, I just clicked that yes, it's okay to update my system. I don't know what it's doing now. So, but it's acting like it's doing something. Anyway, so if you were having problems and you figured out a solution, post it there. If you are having problems, post it there. And see if we can get this fixed. Because for myself, even at 1080p, it's unplayable right now, and I have a frickin' Titan XP. So I should be able to power through any defects in the game. So there we go. Okay. Yes. Yeah, and post your specs in there too, if you can. All right. I do not know. GeForce, what's taking so long? Oh, there we go. Okay. So the graphics driver has to be installed, 3D version controller, physics system, HD audio driver. Okay. We're going to install all those. Oh, perform a clean install. Yeah, let's do it. Clean install. It'll take a little bit more time, but yeah. So check the funny pic in general Discord. You think that there's an error in it. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, there's something going on with the clothing too, I've noticed. Yeah, so I'm doing a clean install of my drivers. I typically do that so that I'm not running into problems. You don't always need to do that, but so okay, we're going to continue going on through the release notes, and hopefully this will be updated. There will be some. Oh yeah, there we go. My monitors will turn on and off a little bit, you know. So. Yeah, so they're just kind of doing their thing. We're getting updated. Yeah, so, okay. Start casting. No, I don't want to use your casting stuff. Oh, I wonder if this is really going to mess things up. Ah, yes. So you can tell which monitors are connected to this machine. And there we have it. Shit moved, like I was saying, that I had problems with that in the past. Stuff moving. So, I guess it shut off all the other monitors. So, I can't even... Well, can I read the stuff? Is it up over here? Let me see if I can find it here. Oh my goodness, it's so huge. Okay. Okay, so I have no way to show it to you, but let's see here if I can find the other stuff. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. So the user interface polish, we're done with that. Stability, performance, game loop 42 is a further iteration of our game loop, but it's still missing a few key components and balance. Visual quality efforts to improve visual quality are ongoing. We'll continue to iterate these until we have highly competitive visuals. Excellent. Yes. And pledge rewards. Let's see here. There's some known issues. They have a list of known issues with some pledge rewards and some delayed content. Okay. So now we're just seeing how close we are to it's installing the new graphics driver. And so do we have any crocodiles out here? No, I mean alligators out here. I don't see my alligator out here. You can see we've got a bit of a shoreline here. That's sand out there at the edge. We've never seen the shoreline before. We have a drought going on, and the lake is quite low. We've never had a shoreline like that before. It's usually just rocks. So, okay. Hopefully, this graphics driver will fix the issue. Okay, so I guess I'll just wait a minute because it threw everything onto my center monitor now, and I don't really want to expose anything that shouldn't be seen on the show, but it is installing the driver. Including I can't see YouTube chat at the moment. So I can see Twitch chat, but I can't see YouTube chat at the moment. We're going to let it finish installing the stuff, and then I'll set my screens again. That is weird. Look at this. This monitor and this monitor, they're two different colors. They're both the exact same monitors, and I think they have the exact same settings. Obviously they don't. Something's different on them. But they're both same brand, same make. Okay, installation complete. Okay, let me just set this stuff up again. And let's see here. Take me just a moment to move everything around. Clearly a left-handed monitor. Oh, never heard of a right and left-hand monitor. Okay, getting there. I'm gonna fire up the game last. Ah, yes, there was one thing I wouldn't want to show. I mean, it didn't have anything that would be bad on it, but don't need to show any private communications. Okay, so here is my my GPU load, 0%, 1%. Let's get the game up and running again, and then we shall see how well it works. Hit play, and then it comes up again and says, do you want to play? Yes. I fixed the chat bug yet. That sound bug. Oh yes, the sound bug with the doors have been fixed. They identified that it was a ship. That was anytime the ship was in one of the towns or whatnot that people were getting that bug. So kind of crazy, huh? So Nick Paw, it's interesting that you ask about the two apocalypse behind me. Let me get the game loading here, and I'm going to tell you all something here, which is really kind of interesting. Do you guys remember DanoWeb, who is on who used to be on the show quite regularly? Yeah, I'm gonna. That showed up in my mailbox one day. Hold on. So DanoWeb, one of the people in Twitch here, he wrote me a handwritten letter, and this Navy apocalypse appeared here. Let's see. I'm sending you this amazing Apocalypse EVE Online model that I won from one of your giveaways. It was one of our giveaways. Let's see here. It has been a wonderful addition, but unfortunately, continued unemployment has forced me to downsize. As I will not have a place for it where I am going, I hope you will find someone who will give it a loving home and appreciate it as much as I have. Thank you, DanoWeb. And my thought is that, I mean, that's all it said and everything. And I have not seen DanoWeb here, even watching the show. And it made me, feel kind of bad and stuff, because DanoWeb had been here for a long time, and I haven't seen him here in quite a while. So my thought is that the next time we see him on the show, that I'm going to ask him if his situation has changed. If not, then I think that we're going to do an auction or something like that for that item, and then we'll send DanoWeb the money. But I kind of want to talk to him beforehand and everything. So anyway, because the address that he sent from, I don't know if it's still valid. So when we see DanoWeb next, that's what we're gonna do. I haven't seen him in months on the show, and that arrived about a month ago. And anyway, I've got this here. Those are worth like $500, by the way. You can't buy them anywhere. So anyway, I'll go put this note back with it, and I just want to tell you the story behind that. So when we see him, that's the plan, is that we are going to auction it off. If he hasn't found a job. If he has and everything, I'm going to send it back to him if he's got a place to put it again. If he hasn't, we're going to auction it off, and we're going to send him the money. So let me put this note back up here. Okay, so let's see here. Nope. Updating the drivers didn't fix it. Darn it. Yeah, I'm getting 10 to 14 FPS. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's my plan. I hope that we can do something really special for DanoWeb if he shows up. So yeah. Okay, so here we have it. We've got just really crappy FPS still. and I can't explain it. Nothing we do seems to change it. I should be able to totally overpower the game. What's my settings? Tick, untick, check FPS. What do you mean tick, untick, check FPS? What is that? So, in video, I've got it in fastest. We did change it down to 1080p and it didn't change anything. We've got shadow distance none. I have tried full screen. Anti-aliasing is turned off. Use camera effects. Okay, what are camera effects? I don't know. Okay, we changed that. Let's see here. Nope, camera effects don't seem to be it. Let's see if anti-aliasing, what that does. Yeah, it's going down even lower now. I went down, hit 9, 8. Okay, so anti-aliasing is having a problem. And by the way, let's see here what my stuff is at. I'm at 18% GPU load. I should be, if we're having performance problems, then I should be up near 100%. Let's see here. Use camera bloom. That, oh, interesting. Not so interesting. Okay, I turned on camera bloom, and when I look out over the water, it actually gets a little bit better FPS than looking in town. Right, try rebooting my gaming PC. Did that work for other people? Can you get a look at my task manager? Like this? Yeah. Oh, we got 100% on disk C again. What is going on there? This, by the way, is installed to disk R, which is an SSD. Let's look at performance. Okay, let's processes. Let's go to disk. Amazon Drive is doing 143 megabit. Let's kill Amazon Drive. Okay. Amazon Drive is a pig, by the way. Oh, but I do have a video I'll be making for you guys. I'm going to show you all how for, I think it's $80 a year, I'm storing terabytes worth of stuff up on Amazon Drive. And it's the cheapest I've found. So, okay, so that cleared that up, but that does not fix my FPS in-game. Yes, this is crowdsourcing IT. So, cloth simulation. Yeah, let's look. So, I turned off depth field, peripheral lighting, and we've got culling interior decorations, aggressive decorating loading. Once I'm loaded in, it should be fine. Okay, cloth simulation, we're going to turn that off. And nah, that didn't change it. We can try a reboot. So let's see if depth of field and peripheral lighting hurt me. So, no, it doesn't seem to change anything for me. Now, what does change a little bit is that if I put this up to beautiful, you did reboot and that didn't help? Okay, then we're not going to do that on the show. So, yeah, so I do have a little bit less FPS here with turning it up to beautiful. Instead of 10 to 15 FPS, I'm now getting 7 to 12. So, but it looks beautiful. So I don't know the answer to this. We've updated the graphics. Let me see if there's been any update on the thread here. No one else has posted anything on this thread. Is it really only just us that are complaining about this? Let's head over to Crossroads. Yeah, full screen didn't change anything. Am I sharing GPU with APU? What is an APU? Audio processing? I mean, there's that included in my GPU. Yeah, in other games, I don't have any problems in them. It's just here. And so I don't know what it means. And the my GPU here, well, I'm getting 30 FPS now in here. So my GPU load went up to 30%. My expectation is I'd get 100 FPS and I'd have 100% GPU load. So, yeah, I'm Intel. So, okay. So this is at 30. It feels a little bit better. Let's go run into town again and see what it looks like. This actually feels good here. You guys can tell it's running a lot. Okay. So we'll go in here and we'll see what happens. Hit 37% use of my GPU on that. Yeah, so the Tech Power Up program is universal for all graphics cards, I believe. It could be that it's not optimized for my GPU, except, I mean, I have a Titan XP. I had problems with my 980 Ti too, and they were less of a problem when I upgraded to a Titan XP. So, yeah, Tech Power Up is this application that I'm running here. So, it's what I'm using to monitor my stats on my GPU. Okay, I have 29, 30 FPS. So what's changed? I have 31 FPS. Dude, what changed? Well, I was having severe problems here in town here. Yeah, Steam is quite cruel about the game. When Steam got access to it, they were at okay, on beautiful 16 to 20 FPS. So previously I was running it simple. Oh, here's the signs now. Local destinations. Central, town boundary 1, 2, and 3. I guess these have to be set up. Okay, that put me right up there. This is the new stuff that was in the release notes. Gosh, 26 FPS, 25. We're going to go back to Brit. That's what's going to happen. So I'm here near nothing. I mean, literally nothing. And just standing here, I got 18 FPS. Now I've got 30. Is this a way out? I have no idea. We're gonna go back into Central Brittany and just see what happens, because we had a hard time there. I wonder if something changed while changing scenes. If I see someone's house over there, then I'm running the wrong way. Click the sign again. Ah, but that's no fun. I've never been out in this section before. We have a metropolis, by the way, where we're living. It's a big place. So I wonder, you know, if there was something server side or something like that, and they just flipped a switch and made things better. I can't tell.
You, sir, rock.
John Duggaroo. Just subbed. All right. I'm going to hook you up. First, though. Okay, so this FPS here is okay. Yeah, 22. Gosh. Okay, so we're getting in there. So, Johan, let's see here. Gonna hook you up. Looks like you're coming back. Yeah, looks like stuff expired, Johan. If you're Twitch Prime and you're using the sub there, you have to like set a reminder to come back and click it again. It's their way of saving money on how much you're paying out on that or something. I'm not 100% sure. But since you lost your momentum there, we're treating you like a brand new sub. 1,000 gold to you. You can spend it however you want. Dungeon raids, giveaways, or dancers. And then everybody give it up for Johan. Because of them, another 10 gold to everybody here in their honor. So, there we go. Okay, I have 10 FPS. Yeah, it expired. Johan. Alright, so yeah, the FPS here is pretty bad. Hey. Is there a wagon back to Novia out here? Guess I'm just gonna recall. Yeah, I'm still not happy with the performance. It just doesn't feel right. Durability. My bag has 0 of 0 durability. Novia's through the gates, but I thought the gates take you to, like, Brittany Alley or something. When is the official release? This summer. Bag durability is a known issue? Okay. Well... yeah. Kind of disappointing, but, see what we can do. We'll, when we go out adventuring, we'll see what happens because of that. The balloon gives you a choice of where to go? Okay. So, hey, 25 FPS. There. Why do I get moved over? Is there somebody standing right there? Bring up my recipe book? Are all the titles and the recipes gone? Yes, all of my titles of recipes are gone. Another bug. Yeah. Wait, there is... who's standing here? Look at that. I try and go forward. Wow, there's something really big right here. Well, what? Now it's gone? Wait a second. Is there someone here? Casting reveal hidden. Haha, you are trapped in here, hidden person. Yeah. Invisible trees? But it's not here anymore either. Which is a strange thing. That tree picked up and moved. An aggressive loading problem. I can uncheck that and see what happens. Yeah. Let's just burn the house down. Fully tested, need to reload the zone? Yeah. I don't doubt it. Squint really hard. The FPS is not an issue. Excellent. Hey, we're gonna quit complaining about it. And we're going to reload this scene. So we'll go out and we'll come back in again. We'll see what happens now that I've changed that. My GPU, by the way, 36% load. You get fantastic FPS in your basement? Yeah, I think I do too. Okay, so yeah, we'll reload this and come back in again. We'll just see what happens. And, you know, I don't have CPU issues. I don't... my machine outperforms everything, so... I've got it on an SSD and everything. And I've got a wired connection. Wired gigabit connection. My internet is 150 megabit. You know, it's not like it's trying to load all this data and can't get it done. Hey, we're going back in again. So, a Goblin Hooker, you're having the same problems, okay? Yeah. And here is a link, if you haven't already posted in there, where devs are asking for people to post that they're having problems, or if they found a solution. Hotfix for scene loading coming. Alright. Well, I haven't had any problems with scenes loading, but... Whoops. I just typed debug in YouTube chat. Hey, my FPS is not really different in here. We'll try going down to the basement and see what happens. Yeah, I had a 980 Ti and I had similar kinds of issues.
You, sir, rock.
Guess who I am? Resub 4 months in a row. Alright. Wait, I'm like, why is everything not lit up? It's because I don't have the aggressive decoration loading turned on. Wait, what am I running into? Wait, what am I running into? Wait, what did I just run into? Huh. Let's go down to the basement. You know, tired of these cotton picking problems. I'll explain in a moment when I pick my cotton. We gotta pick my cotton today. You're getting purple artifacts now? Isn't purple the best color of artifact? Aren't those like uber rare? So guess who I am. Thank you so much for 4 months in a row. 40 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. 30 frames per second. There's also something else that I think that they can do, which I have not been able to get more than 30 frames a second, really. And so in Eve, they have the, what is it called in Eve, where it locks you in at 30 frames per second. But you uncheck that to go to immediate, from step 1 to immediate, something like that. And then that allows you to do it. So to get better performance. Otherwise, you're capped at around 30. So getting the same issues after patching. Load 65%, GPU load 30%, resolution, all resolutions 25 FPS. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing I'm seeing. So, yep. Okay. Let's go out and pick some cotton. Ooh, that's updated, isn't it? I don't remember looking quite that way. That's interesting. I'm going to turn my aggressive loading back on again, too. I really want to turn this all the way up and just bask in the glory of how great this game can look. Try to bend down and check if your GPU fan is going nuts. I can tell you if my GPU fan's going nuts. I have a gauge on it right here. My GPU fans are at 50%. So, 50% right now. And yeah, all the rest of my stuff is everything's well within specs. But good thought. Okay, we are going to turn on the aggressive decoration loading. I think that works better for me. Once they're loaded, they should be fine, I would think. I mean, I'm not an expert in this, but I'm just a user playing the game. Wonder if the gator's out. So I see there what's probably a great egret, that white bird there. They stand about 2.5 feet tall, something like that. They're not nearly as big as the sandhill cranes that come up. They can be 3.5, 4 foot. But yep, no alligator. I'll have some video for you guys in a few days. Could the Titan XP have a graphics setting in the video control panel that needs to be turned off? I suppose that there's something there that could need to be changed. It's really hard to say. I wouldn't know what to change in there. But if somebody figures out something like that, I want to tell it I want to watch this thread. There we go. Hey, let's go pick some cotton. I don't know where I put my bank. Isn't that funny? I had my remote bank box. I don't know where I put it. So I'm at 15 FPS here. Okay, well, so it really sucks, but I forgot to do the last watering. So looks like I'm getting 4 and 5. Damn. When I should have gotten 10 to 11 per. That sucks. Here's my log. Yeah, so I'm going to have to set a timer next time I go planting all kinds of stuff to remind me that I got to go do it, because I just got into doing other things and I just forgot. And, you know, it takes 3 days to grow this stuff. It's part of why I don't have a greenhouse, because a greenhouse is a grind. So you got to water like 3 times over a day and a half, and you got to do it in the correct windows. Can you hit E on these and collect? Oh, you can. That's easier. Greenhouse yields are a ton more though? No, wait a second. You mean the yield per harvest is more? Because I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. I don't think that if I forgot a watering that I would get more than 3 to 5 on these. Yeah, well, okay, so Juver, what you're saying there is you're getting about 10 per, and that's what I said. If I had watered the 3rd time, then I would have gotten like 9 to 11. So, yeah, I just had to water correctly. The only thing it does is it creates speed, so you can better optimize your land and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I intentionally did not put these in a greenhouse so that I didn't have to have the grind, and then I forgot. Which is a problem, you know? So, okay, so the plan for tomorrow is we are going to go out adventuring, probably a couple of different places, and I'm going to have a plan B ready in case the FPS is so bad that it's unplayable. But that's my plan for tomorrow. So E seems to work on this. It takes a little bit to get it highlighted. If I had better FPS, I bet it'd work better. And I won't put you guys through the boredom of watching me plant all of this again. Yeah, planting is really boring. I hope they do add some automation to this. But, you know, if done right, so I have 60, 80, I have 100 plants that I can do here. And I could have had 1,000 cotton out of that. E is my friend. I'm using E at the moment. Yes. E apparently allowed me to plant too. Okay. Yeah, the farm that we have up here, all those spots, I mean, holy cow. Yeah, and then Tatiana, or Thomas, he got a timeout in game because he harvested so much at once that the game thought that he must be hacking. And his account got auto suspended temporarily for investigation. And they looked at it and figured out that he wasn't. But it was kind of funny. He had such a huge grow operation that the internal checks caught him and said, there's something wrong here. This guy's like 10x more cotton than anybody else we've ever seen, or something like that. So I really wish that I had watered these correctly. Alright, so how much cotton did I get here? $668. Alright. So here is the old dial. Now, the new dials have all this fancy purple stuff on it. Wonder why this one doesn't. I kind of thought it was going to update that way. Not that it needs to. It can sit just this way just fine. Yeah, it could have been 1200. It could have been double that. Yeah. Which would have been worth about 5,000 gold. So, actually, what is cotton selling for these days? The new moon dials are ugly. Yeah, I actually don't find them to be very attractive either. And I'm kind of glad that this doesn't have all purple stuff on it. They did update these recently. They changed these little symbols. $5 per. So 668 times 5. So it's about 3,300. Could have been about 6,000 that I could have grown there. You know, that's nothing to sneeze at. Although it would have cost me what, 1,000 for the 1,000 for the seeds. Actually, I don't know how much seeds are. Yeah, so the water you can get for free if you're willing to double click a lot. Or actually, maybe E would work. E might be my friend here too. Let's see if E works. And so this is something that you can just do while you're, you know, yeah, E works. This is something that you can just do while you're sitting around or whatever. So what if I put that right there, and then, oh, E action, E take all. Oh, wow. That's so easy to macro. Holy shit. What happens if I just hold down my E button? This is my macro. It's called a pinball. I am placing it on my E. It's heavy enough to hold it down. Hands free. What will happen? Oh, it doesn't work. Yep. Looks like it has to be pressed again. Alright. Yeah. That's poor man's macro. This right here, you notice that this pinball is not silver, it's black. Yeah. I used to have a whole bunch of pinball machines. I loved them. And I tell you guys, one day if I have room to put put some pinball machines in, we will do pinball classes on the show. Yeah, I would love that. I really enjoy pinball. So, you know, I suppose that, gosh, it'd be so easy to macro. Which, I think, though, that would violate the terms of the game, though, right? I do have a Corsair programmable keyboard. Only if you're AFK. Yeah, I'm sitting there watching TV. Yeah, as long as it's not unattended. Elena says no. I think Elena... I'm going to default with what Elena says, because Elena tends to know these things. And they said flat out no macro allowed. Okay. Very fine. Well, you know what? I'm just sitting here with one hand and I'm just talking to you. I'm not even looking at my keyboard. And I'm not even looking at the game. I'm looking at the camera. And I'm just hitting E every once in a while, and that should be sufficient, you know, so. Yeah. Well, that's okay. So, how many buckets of water have I gotten? It's something you can sit and do while you're watching TV or something if you have a laptop or whatever. Oh, I forgot I had all this other stuff on me. Hey, let's see. How many buckets did I get just now that we were jabbering about it? Buckets of water. 13. So, and it takes what? 4 buckets of water for each plant. No way to tell if you're attended macroing? Yes, there is. Based upon... They just start talking to you. Yeah. Yep. The simple mailbox is nothing major. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get one more bucket here. We're gonna go drop stuff off. Okay, so I think tomorrow I have a whole list of things to do. I want to do some more sieges. And then we've got Southwest Blackblade Mountains to go to and see the new stuff. Tenbris Harbor. Adoris Sewers. Yeah, so we got some new stuff to go look at. And can do that tomorrow. Hey, Startup Tim. Back in the day, he would know. Startup Tim. Well, I won't say anything, but he would know. I'll just say that. Where did I put my bank box? Why is my bank box gone? Did I like set it back here because I was doing all this planting stuff? No? Damn. Where did I put my bank box? Is it in my pack? Maybe I put it in the basement. It's by the butchery. Ah, okay. Yep. So, Startup Tim, have you been, you played Shroud of the Avatar at all? It does have that UO feeling. That's for sure. Do I need any more water? Yeah, but I can get my own water. There are people who will buy water. There are people who will buy buckets at what? 1 or 2 a piece? Don't sing. You lost that you feeling. Yeah. There it is. There's my remote bank box. Oh, looks like I got a bunch more stuff that sold. So Sean is buying water at 2 gold a piece. Shoddy Farm Vendor. See, there you go. You want a good way if you're a brand new player and you want to sit and make some money and you don't mind pressing E. Crossroads. Sean is buying at the Shoddy Farm Vendor buckets of water at 2 gold each. I don't know how much you can get an hour, but yeah, Startup Tim, are you working on anything fun involving video games? Startup Tim's a developer, guys. Do you guys remember, were you the creator of Wowhead? What was the other site you were a creator of? He had some enormously huge WoW sites. Also knows a little bit about manufacturing in UO. .9 seconds per, huh? Okay. He was a founding CEO of Wowhead, also made tons of sites for UO and all the MMOs in between. Yep. You have 1,200 plants to water, so he needs like 5,000 buckets to grow a crop. Most things, not everything takes that much. I know. So Sean's got money. Sean, how do you water that many? The mindless clicking. Oh my God. $400 buckets of water per hour, 400 buckets in the well, 401 buckets of water per hour. Yeah. Let's claim this money. Apparently I have some money owed to me in here. I saw it. Oh, I have a bunch at Owl's Head. Okay. So. Oh, yes, and I got to make a trip over to Xenos because I got a bunch of stuff there. Wait. No way that these messages... Oh my God. We're about to be spammed to death. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So this is the mail that I got from the new Mailbox system. Good news! We've received word that an item listed for sale, epic leather chest armor, was purchased by Louise Dagru on Thursday, May 25th, 2017 at 12:09 p.m. Enclosed with this bill of exchange, please find the proceeds of this sale, 230 gold. Thank you for your business. First Bank of Brittany. Branches available in Adoris, Ector, Portgraph, and Resolute. Yeah. So... riddle me this, Batman. What am I going to do with all these? I'm looking at this, and I'm going, this is going to totally fill up my inventory. Can I delete them? Oh, can I right click and say destroy selected items? There we go. Okay. Oh, be kiddo. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You know what? Be kiddo has it there. I'm just going to start stuffing all of those into a backpack, and then I'm going to take like a couple hundred of them with me when we go out PvPing. Yeah, so Startup Tim, we do have some beginning stuff for API into the game. He mentions that, you know, a good external program that reads, that will read the receipts. There isn't a beginning API in here as well. So, let's see here. Oh, interesting. CPU cores, is that, yeah, that's interesting. We need trash cans. Ooh. Now you're having crash issues? Oh. When you collect the gold, then it's giving you that, that piece of information there too. That sheet. Okay. So let's dump everything into here. That should go in there. On all my stolen stuff. Because yes, I stole a bunch of stuff. How did I get all this mandrake root? Where did that come from? Obsidian chip. Maybe I bought it because I needed it? My mandrake root's gone out of here. How did it get in there? And my obsidian chips. I only carry a few of them with me. I don't really do much stuff with obsidian chips. All this stuff that I stole. And my serpent scales, something happened here for all this stuff to get into there, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe we were out. Maybe I picked this stuff up somewhere. I don't know. Okay, let's go. No, where'd my ring go? Shit. Is it in my reagents bag? There it is. The PAX ring. Alright. So go to my character here. I've got this ring right here. Can I wear 2 rings? I don't think so. But I was given this PAX ring, and oh, it needs a little bit of repair, doesn't it? Okay, let's repair this. Get a blacksmithing thing here. By the way, next week, it's next Wednesday, is the telethon. And we're going to start out the day with doing some Shroud of the Avatar, and then we're going to host the telethon. And I'm going to tell you all how to make mad money in the game. And so during the telethon, I'm going to show you how you can get, like, because we sell gold. It's like $35 per 100,000. How you can get like anywhere from $15 to $30 worth of gold for $5. Yeah, so I'll explain all that. How to do that. Okay, so I was, oh, I need a blacksmithy repair kit. There we go, 50 of 50. Excellent. Okay, let's go fishing. Do I need any more worms? Maybe I do. Ah. Grab another 25 worms. Or 20, because that's what I accidentally hit. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go fishing. It's best to use the blacksmith table to repair so you gain skill. Oh, I didn't even know you could. Okay. Next time. Be kiddo, $5 donation equal loot. Oh, yes. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not, and you're not giving the money to me. You're going to be giving it to Portalarium. It's so simple that you'd be like, oh my god. Yeah. Alright guys, I need to test out something in our store, and I want your help. And it's directly related to Shroud of the Avatar. So, let me find it here. Let's see here. Let me just try this, make sure this works. Hey, so here we have in our store, we have a giveaway, and here is a link to it in chat. Now what I want you to do is I want you to enter in on this giveaway. You got to be logged in. You got to have an account with us. You got to be logged in. It's got to say not guest. It's got to have your name there. And then you just add this to your cart and you check out. It doesn't cost anything. And it's a free entry for 50 Shroud Kodos, $40 store credit, 2 Shroud of the Avatar Prosperity Tools, which you can't buy anywhere. Well, I mean, you can buy them from us as a trusted trader. Or 100,000 gold. Now, when you do that, and having used that link, it should offer you on the thank you page to put in something that will pop up on the show. I need to test that alert. No exotic dancers? Fa, I will give you an exotic dancer if you win. So, it will give you an alert, a place to put something in, and then it should appear on the show. And so I really want to test that because we think we've got it fixed. We had a problem with it, and so anyway, if you would do that, that'd be totally awesome. And you get a free entry. All right, Levon supports the stream. Okay. All right. Here is the test. Thank you, Levon. Okay. So what I'm testing for is whether or not I get barraged with a whole bunch of these messages. So it could be that a couple people didn't enter in anything. We got 2 of those. Yes, incoming dragon spam. All right. So, we'll be drawing for that. Simple wooden mailbox. Oh, okay. Accept trade. Thank you. Now, I'll put this in and we'll see if people can use it. See if the whole guild can use it. All right. Elena says, I rock. All right. I think it's working. Looks like it's working. All right, so I'm going to put the mailbox right up here. I have no mail. Okay. So, you guys, Lena, you can try and see if you can access the mail there. Nope. Well, that sucks. Okay. Thank you, though, for the mailbox. So, there's the mailbox. It's appropriately placed, is it not? Yes, and Omfmer says, Bonjour, les amis. I have no idea what I just said. He probably, you know... Be kiddo, spam entry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are, let's see, on the 31st. Let me see when our next SotA show is. Did he have me saying something nasty? You may have already entered, Pablo. Yeah, we got to work a little bit on those messages, and I'm working on a lot of stuff in the store right now, designing new stuff. Can you read this message, Markee? Ken Murphy Games says. Yes, thank you. All right. What else was I going to look at here? Hell, I forget. Tomorrow. No. On the 1st. Let me see what our show is on the 1st. Because the first show of the month is when we do the drawing. It's Thursday, June 1st. Okay. So, on that day, we're going to do the drawing for that stuff. And the winner is going to get one of those. It's going to be your choice. Faw says exterminate in a derelict voice. A Dalek voice, not derelict. Yeah. So we shall do that right when we start the Shroud of the Avatar show. Didn't give you an option to fill in a message. Interesting. And you used that link, Chucky? Hello supports the stream saying hello. I think we're going to add some other stuff there. Yeah, it's after the purchase. So it's on a page that's called Thank You. And so, yeah. I have the ability to add a bunch more stuff to that. A bunch more for the random stuff and to make some other stuff come up. Just need some time to work on it. But that's with our Barker bot we've developed. And talking about whether or not we can tie in some of the API data and stuff with it too. Menchie Sports Stream saying, "Ha." I don't know how to pronounce that AE together. Oh, it's set to private. Okay, let me reset the permissions on that mailbox, and you guys can try again. Eladane test. I'm glad you're all getting entries in. Maybe it'll be one of you that wins. It's also open to customers, and so if you buy anything from our store or whatnot, well then that's also an entry. And so, okay, let me do the permissions. So, Kindred. And change to non-private. Wait. Co-owner. Because I think Kindred would mean you could pick it up too. Okay, can you guys use it now? Does the mailbox work now? Nope. Okay, so let me change it to Kindred. And then... Now, does it work? Let me get on comms. I should really be talking to you guys. Okay, it works now? Yes, and see, you guys can take it, too. Damn it. That's the problem. Thanks for moving it. See, that was a problem. Yeah, that's a permissions issue. Okay. I guess we got to make it permissions options. Yeah, it's got to be marked co-owner. So same stuff as the bank box. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. You know, those are just more things that we got to file with them to take care of. So John Titor, just try. Thank you, sir. Wait, Levon needs to strip before leaving. Why does Levon need to strip? We're going fishing. How many lunar dragons does it take to use a mailbox? Several. We're like unionized. Don't you know this? Portalarium, please give me the option to turn the water down. Just saying. Water is always too loud. And unless there was a waterfall. If I'm right next to a waterfall or something, yeah, it's going to be loud. This right here wouldn't be this loud. Okay, let's see here. I caught a leather helm. A 67% chance of catching something. Hopefully not contagious. Huh. Does it use Hotmail? How's the no-job stuff coming along? Pretty good. There, Tim. In fact, if you are working with people who are YouTubers or Twitch streamers or whatnot, then we should talk. Because there might be some opportunity there. So our class has been amazing. Absolutely amazing, the no-job stuff. Our success rate with people getting at least one video published that has some quality to it is probably 60 or 70%. And that's really, really high in something like this. Miss Tanker says, long live the beard, USMC Tanker. USMC Tanker, thank you so much. By the way, are you still planning on moving to Florida? Because I'd still like to hang out. And I'm so pleased with some of the people in the class have done some amazing things. And so generally, here's how these kind of stats work out. Is that when you are working with groups of people and such on different things that wait. What happened? Huh. When you're working with groups of people and stuff, that that you'll have, let's say, 10 out of 100 that'll really do something, and they'll do, you know, a little bit, but then you get down to like 1 in 100 that'll be somebody who produces some stuff and everything, and then you'll have 1 in 1,000 that'll be a super stellar performer. And we have 2 people that are in that range of super stellar performers, and I'm just really, really pleased for their success and everything. So, and we are working on. We're about to start working on the intermediate stuff, and we're also maybe a month or 2 away from working on our streamer stuff. So, going to be branching out there. I'm really happy with it, and I think everybody is getting good value for their money. So, and I'm amazed at what some of the people are coming up with. Let's see, what is okay, there we go. Why, do I need any admins on YouTube? Oh, Rieslan, hello. We're fine at the moment. But yeah, I'll keep you in mind if we start needing it. Yeah, USMC Tanker. And 2, let me know if you're just going to come down and check things out. You know, I know we've never met in real life and stuff, and and everything, but yeah, I just think he'd be an awesome guy to hang out with. Yeah, you know, as far as making their money back, it's not always about making your money back on the stuff, the no job stuff. It's about producing content and knowing how to do it and being able to do it. Resalon says, "Hi, I'm here." Thank you, thank you. So there is the kind of stuff that we're teaching. People may not have the time to do it as fully as they want to right now or whatnot, but they've learned how to do it. And so when something sparks to where they want this, then they have the tools there to do it. And Jordan and I were talking the other day. There are, in the sales world, there are people who are attractors and there are people who are closers. Jordan is a closer. I'm an attractor. But the attractors are people who are like influencers on YouTube and Twitch. Attractors are far less common. And if you start getting a flow of people coming in or whatnot, it gives you an enormous amount of power or enormous amount of opportunity. So you miss the Thursday evening shows? Yeah. They were hard to produce. So we've switched to a different model and I've been posting them once a week, but in video. The live shows, especially the godliness of Jordan, it's been hard to figure out. Yes, so Startup Tim, 100%. If we're probably a couple months away from our intermediate product coming out, which we're going to dive a lot into the affiliate stuff and how to make money on YouTube other ways and Twitch, other ways than just the advertising, which right now really sucks. My YouTube advertising has crashed, and my Twitch stuff, the advertising has also not doing so well, but the subs have been really good. So, yeah. Yep. So we're gonna teach everybody how to get further into that stuff. So everybody get into Discord, into general chat. Barrick just posted a hello in there saying, hope everyone's having fun in the game. You can all tell them hello. Tell them we love the game. So, even with this one problem, but I'm sure they're looking at it. Hopefully, we'll have it fixed soon. Gamer. I'm pretty attractive with a majestic beard. Ooh. Yeah. I did have a guy in Costco stop me the other day. He's like, dude, your beard. And I'm like, oh, thank you. He's like, no problem. Carry on. Okay. Okay, so we are going to be giving away a Markee Dragon mask here today. This be it right here. And exclamation point ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat will get you in on the giveaway. You can only get them here. You do not have to be a guild member or anything. And you can do with it whatever you want. You can wear it. You can sell it. You can, I don't know, scrap it for material if you want to. Anyway, you can get one here. And we'll be drawing in a little bit when we end the show. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? I have a mage's robe. It's a full cloak and robe with a hood and everything. And it totally looks like, do I have the picture here? Yeah, I don't, but it's a nice get up, and I could totally walk into Costco, with the beard and everything, and a stave. I need a good stave, and then I could walk in there, and I'd be like, "Take me to your reagents. I'm running low." Yes. Where can I get ginseng and mandrake root? Do you have any gems for imbuing this wonderful staff? Oh, now you can't place lights. There's a lot of little bugs. Unfortunately, we have a holiday weekend coming up. So I'm sure there'll be a patch tomorrow, and then probably nothing until next Wednesday or so. So I'm catching some stuff here. So I got some leather gloves. I've caught 4 bass, 7 salmon. Now I'm wearing this ring that that gives me, what is it? Plus 33.3% bait fishing bait recovery chance. So that's pretty cool. I take that off when I'm out fighting. Yes, U.S. holiday on Monday. Oh, okay. So both U.S. and U.K. It's Memorial Day here. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna do more Shroud of the Avatar, and we're gonna do some more stuff. We're gonna do a couple of parties out, adventuring out, and Saturday we're gonna do faction warfare. And what's really great about doing it on Saturday is we are going to get a lot of fights. So, Saturday, you can be Galante or Minmatar or Pirate, and join us in the fights. So that's going to be fun. So, I'm getting some stuff here. So it's all about the bait recovery. Pablo, well, it's kind of working. Snizzle, what's the difference between stats and from Artisan and Prosperity tools? Artisan is 1% additional, Prosperity is 3% additional. There's also speed differences in them, 10% and 30%, I think. And you know what? There was somebody else, it's already scrolled off the screen, and I just now remembered, this is the AD&D in me? No, the ADD in me, that we got... that we've got a question of what is something a new player can do. And There's all kinds of stuff. Go through the new player experience or the new player tutorials, but also you can come and join a community like ours. You know, the dragons cost 1,000 gold to get in, and then you can join us. That just says that you've gone out there and done a few things, but definitely get into a community. And then you can start out with things like getting some water, and Sean will buy it. Two gold a bucket. It's actually not bad. So, something's wrong with my mic stuff here. Oh, I have push to talk on. No wonder. Man. Okay, can you guys hear me now? And of course, they don't talk back. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Excellent.
I gotta turn you down.
Oh, so I should talk louder, huh? No. Yeah, okay. I forgot I had push to talk on. We did a class or a webinar the other day, and we were trying to get voice communications working, but it ended up that you can't do voice communications and a show from one location and another simultaneously without walking all over each other with the mics. So, didn't work. We ended up just having text-based chat, but it was still good. Oh, and I can't wait to show you guys some of the video I captured off of my lake cam. So we had tornado. Oh, look at that out there right now. We had tornado warnings yesterday. And look at those clouds, you know, the shadows moving across the lake really fast. That's kind of cool. We had tornado warnings yesterday. And it was quite... it rained really, really hard. And it was amazing what we caught on camera of how heavy the rain was. It was almost like a sheet of rain. So I'm going to edit that up, and I'll show you guys. But then also... I recorded for about 5 days straight, all at 1080p. It was 600 gigabytes worth of video. And it was, then I caught an osprey that was fishing, which is a big raptor bird, like an eagle. Caught him diving into the lake, grabbing fish. I've got 6-foot alligator sunbathing. And what else? There was also about a foot-long alligator. And, and I got Mars at night. It's kind of wild, but seeing Mars go through the sky. So, just some interesting stuff I've been playing with there. We're actually, I think that's actually going to be another show goal, and it's not going to be a very expensive one for donations, which is going to be a second one of those cameras. And I'm going to tie it to a cinder block. I'm going to tie it to a cinder block, and I'm going to put it out in my yard. And they're wireless, except I do have to run power to it, so I have to figure out a power connection that can handle rain. And... you're getting feedback in the Discord live channel. What does that mean? Feedback. You got to mute it if you're listening to the show as well. You got to mute one of them. But anyway, I think that this camera's going to be really good for when I go out and talk to the birds, which sounds really crazy, but you know, they are 4-foot tall birds that come and knock at our door, our back door. So that'll be kind of fun. Be another camera I'll add. I'll be able to put that camera anywhere within Wi-Fi range. But I'm going to tie it to a cinder block so that it doesn't get blown away or stolen. Although I guess we would see whoever stole it. I kind of like that we have so much water around here. Let's see how my stats looking on this. Wow, I have. Oh, these are only set to maintain. Okay, well let's put them up. 106,000 crafting experience in my pool. Won't stop people from stealing it. Yeah. Well, I don't think that would happen, but and I won't like leave it out all the time. I'll just place it wherever I'm going to place it for the show. And then I'll put it away. Wow, that took a lot. XP. So, what I understand from the release notes today is that it's a huge amount of XP that we're using now from our experience pool, that it's as much as double. And I think that before, when you had a big pool, that it would use even more. Set my virtual memory to manual, take it off automatic, and let it set to 1.5 to 2 times. Your system RAM size might help with lagging. Yeah, that's what we used to do in old systems. Any of you techs out there, do you have to do that kind of stuff with Windows 10 these days? Oh! Let me show you guys something else here I got. So, let me see here. I gotta boot it up. I got a Windows tablet, and I kid you not, it was 85 bucks. And I am actually kind of thrilled with it because it actually it actually works quite well. But you know the there's the Windows login screen. I got a keyboard for $8, and I got a 64 gigabyte chip with it. I think it was 125 bucks all in, and I'm able to run all web browsers and all that stuff on it. I'm probably gonna end up doing a video about it because I think it was a really good deal. Now, I can play Eve on it too, which is pretty crazy. I have not tried playing anything like Shroud on it. I don't think it would survive, but I can play Eve on it. So shut it back down. So the Surface, no. This is just a little tablet, and it has Windows 10 Signature on it. And Signature doesn't have any extra stuff on it. It's just the bare OS, which is nice. And so if there's anything else extra you want, well then you go and put it on there. But yeah. Who's the manufacturer? Oh, do I have the box in here? No, I think I have the box in the other room. I'm going to do a little video on it, and I'll show you Eve running on it and stuff. And now Eve isn't going to run in full graphics mode or whatnot. I had to, put it down to simple graphics or whatever. But and I wouldn't go out PvPing on it, but definitely market trading, checking in, doing corporate administration, stuff like that. It all works. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed by it, and So I got to play around with it for a few more days and do a few more things on it before I make a video about it. Yeah, and I'll be sure to share the info with you guys. Defensive plexing? Yeah, maybe. Fa. Or mining? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It has an HDMI out on it. I wish that I had a connector because it's a micro thing. And if I did, then I could actually capture it on my recording software. Maybe, you know what? I'll look to see if I can buy one of those and get one of those. Yeah, fish. I'm fishing. That's what we're doing. So, hello, Barrick. Nice to see you. So, will there be a hot fix coming out tomorrow, Barrick, to fix some of the critical issues? I got one that just is just killing me. My FPS has gone to crap. So, haven't been able to figure it out. Couple of fixes in a row. Oh, yours too. Okay, so I'm not alone. Yeah, and some people are doing fine, but me, like with my Titan XP, it's not working. So, so it's something. I'm not limited by my hardware. Okay, good to hear that that you're having the problems too, because that means that you guys have got a system there to replicate it on. Not that I like you having problems, but you know what I mean. Yeah. You're getting dead bodies sliding around. There's a lot of little things in this last publish that are a little bit quirky.
I had dead bodies sliding before this latest release.
Yeah, me too, actually. So, yeah.
I thought it was a lag issue, so I'm glad it wasn't just me that was experiencing that.
Yeah, and I see there's more people that are commenting on the thread. I'll post this in chat here. This is a link to a thread in Shroud the Avatar that where they're talking about the performance issue, and because I'm definitely having the problem, and even changing it to 1080p didn't fix it. So there's a theme park named Dead Potty Slide. Really? That just, and if somebody dies on it, then wow. Wouldn't that be a PR disaster? Well, you know what? I noticed the water is quieter here. Oh. I'm not hearing it at all. Maybe I can get up to another level in both of these things here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just lock this. Get my fishing up to 80 as well. I love this music. Oh, and everybody's got to get their PvP kits ready. We are going to go out PvPing. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. Probably not. But maybe we should get our kits ready. Has Lord British accepted? Accepted what?
We were talking about inviting him to go PvPing with us.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't asked him. So I think we need to get one time under our belt before I ask him. I'll ask him after we get one time under our belt, so that we can halfway look like we know what we're doing when we get out there, you know. Won't that be a madhouse? Lord British in a PvP zone. Everybody, you know what? The problem is, oh, you know what? We should invite him, because then I won't be the target. Can you imagine how many people would want his head just to say they got it? Oh my goodness, Elena, skinny dipping out here.
Markee, don't lie. You want his head too.
A tattoo?
No, I said you want his head too. You're
Oh, I
gonna
want.
try to put it in the guild hall.
Oh, yeah. I got asked for a place that wanted my head to display in their establishment. I don't know. If we get a Lord British head in the trophy room before the 31st, then Rudy can win the trophy contest. Okay. Actually, can we track advancement on HUD? There we go. I'd still would like to be able to see my pooled experience someplace, though. Even though I can track my advancement of that one thing. Did they make the dragon head bigger? You know what? That's what it said, but I haven't gone and looked. There's one there in Owl's Head, first place on the left when you go in. You can go in there and see a mounted dragon head.
Doesn't Rudyard have a phoenix head in his trophy room?
I don't know. I haven't seen Rudyard's trophy room lately. Last I saw, it was like a titty bar.
Because they made the troll dragon and phoenix heads bigger, and I think he has a phoenix or a troll head in there.
We can go look. It's a skin ballet. Oh my goodness. Zarev says, thanks for the chance. You are welcome, buddy. Thank you for getting in on that giveaway we're doing. All right. One last cast for fish here, and then I'll go over to Rudy's place. Or was that Rudyard? Oh man, now I'm getting confused. Well, I actually caught quite a few different things. So, didn't quite get my skill all the way up, but that's okay. Okay, let's see here. Where am I going? Go in this direction. So, here's Rudyard's place. That's where I think it is. Oh, interesting. Blocks off that door there. Ooh, look at this. Nice weapons area. I like this. All right. That's a good little display there. We still got to set up our trophy room. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Yes, children, close your eyes. Yeah. Holy cow, this troll head is big. And I can see now that it has to be repositioned with everything because its position there is it's actually going over some other stuff. But yes, I would say that that's been greatly increased. Now, children, don't look behind me. Ooh, I like this use of the draperies here. That is very creative. So I think this is Rudyard's place, right? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, that's Rudyard's place.
And so I think he's entering it in the contest. I think he should enter in before the 31st. You know, the very last minute, looking at stuff. They're not gonna have time to do all that. They're gonna be running around with their heads cut off trying to do the telethon. So I'd put it in a day or two before, but that's just me. So, oh, clothes are all back on. It was a Unity glitch. Oh, yeah. So, oh yeah, hey, that alligator head up there, that's pretty big. Yeah, I gotta, Mugra, put your pants back on, buddy. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, this is, it's pretty good. Oh, and see, here's masks. Now, see, that's a Markee Dragon mask. That is one thing. I guess it hasn't been fixed, but it loses its color whenever you put it down. I do like this. This is cool. Plague Doctor mask. That looks pretty cool that way. It's good stuff. And what's back here? There's a little dressing area. Oh, excuse me, undressing area. How funny. Yeah, so I'd be entering this in for the trophy room contest. I think it's pretty good. Yep. I like what you've done here. Done a great job. Oh, there's Rudyard. Man, those are some fine looking threads too. What are we all doing in my house? Oh, nothing. There's nothing going on here. Oh goodness. The pole just went up. Yeah, my goodness.
You know, those are things that got Red banned from his house.
Red got banned from his house?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Red got banned from Rudyard's house.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, yep. It's not only a contest for trophy heads, it's a contest for trophy room. So, yeah. Elena, the 1950s flight stewardess. What does she look like there? Okay, I think it's time for us to do a draw. Exclamation point, ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. Get you in on a chance to win a Markee Dragon mask. Like this one right here. It'll be provided by our store. It'll be provided by our store. And so I'll be sending the winner a Twitch mail, which will have the details. And then, let's see here. And if you guys need any stuff for the game, including trusted trader items like gold and or other items that you can't buy directly from Portalarium, check us out. Exclamation point coupon in Twitch chat, or there's a link in the description on YouTube. And there's a discount code there and a bonus code. Both can save you money. You just get to choose which way you want to save it. So, let's see here. Hate that. I love the in-game music system. Stuff popping up on the wrong screen after doing my drivers. That's why I don't do my drivers on the show, you know? Okay, so I'm writing this up. Once I got it written up, we'll do the draw. Okay, it's all ready to go. Tickets are 1 gold per. Okay. That's just a little bit weird. Is this the drum roll? The drama? Closing it. And drawing. Radiant Ranger is the winner. Man, that is pretty annoying. Okay. So, Radiant Ranger.
You, sir, rock.
You are the winner. Okay, I have sent that to you in Twitch mail. And let's see, is it still doing this? Nope. Okay. So check your Twitch mail, sir. I like it. Billa, like new techno music. Yeah. All right, Billa. Thank you 4 months in a row. 40 gold to everybody here in your honor. So thank you, thank you. Okay. Well, that is it for the show today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Shroud of the Avatar. Hopefully, we've got a patch somewhere in between, and it helps resolve some of these issues. And so I'll have a plan B ready for just in case. You know, we need a plan B on the show tomorrow. And otherwise, we got a couple adventures will be going on tomorrow, so plan on joining us. And see you there. Show for Shroud will be starting earlier than normal. So take care, everybody.